is Mel and Matty with Susie O'Neill for breakfast on Nova.
Well, hello and welcome to the Mel and Matty with Susie O'Neill podcast. One last dance until another time. Gosh, it's been fun, guys. Loved hanging out with you
so much
too.
fun. It's been an honour and a privilege.
It's been fun. Do you want to hear the letter story on the last...
Oh, yeah, because Susie O'Neill likes letter writing.
You went to say no. I don't want to tell the story.
Oh,
I really do want to know the story, but maybe we'll just have to wait till another time.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's about letter writing. I can if you've...
Oh, we could talk about what we got coming up in the podcast if you want. No, I want to know your letter writing story. Go.
You do?
yeah, let's do it. We've waited all this time.
I haven't even thought about it for 2 seconds. I thought you'd cut me off and it'd be like a ha-ha joke.
No, we're interested now.
Do you guys write letters? I have like one pen pal that I write a letter to all the time. We write letters back and forth.
Are they in prison?
No, they're not, but it's really weird when you write letters now because you can't see what you've written. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
now,
you can't go back and
you
go,
can't
what
back.
did I say to them?
Yeah, so when they write the letter back, it's a really weird way of communicating. When they write back, you can't remember what you've written to them. You can't go...
How did you meet this pen pal?
That's an interesting question.
Is it one you want to tell? Is it the answer that you want to share?
Well, I see this person regularly as well. It's not like we don't see each other. So
Have you guys heard of emails?
Text?
we're talking. It's
Phone calls?
I think it's just a really different way of communicating because texting is a conversation. You know, back forth. Emails is the same thing. You sort of write a bit and you can always go back and see what you've written. A letter is like you really your thoughts in a row, like almost journaling, because no one's answering, and then you post it off. They get it. It's not immediate, and then I see them in between all the letter writings as well.
So do you, when you're seeing this person, do you go, oh, I'm not going to tell them that,
Yes.
I'll save that for the letter?
Yes. Or you got to say something that you've written in the letter, but you know that they're not going to get it for 5 or 6 days because it's still sitting at your house, and you've got to go to the post office, put it in the post office. They've got to post the letter. They get it. You should try it. It's a really fun way of communicating.
I want to.
How much is a stamp these days?
Yeah, like $2.
I think they're $1.70.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. Yeah, inflation.
So it's 45 cents to me is how much a stamp costs. That's burnt in my brain. That must have been the last time I sent a letter.
I remember for my wedding, stamps were $1, and that was not that long ago.
Actually, we should get into invitations now. Do people still
they do
mail
it all
invitations?
online because stamps are expensive. They do it all online.
Yeah, and the going off on tangent now, the Australia Post guys or girls, whatever,
Post people.
they're in like little trucky things now because they mainly deliver parcels.
Yes.
Like letters is a small part of their business, is it? Isn't
Yeah.
it? It's mainly
Oh,
My postie, great delivery, but just loves riding on the front grass strip when it's wet and just putting the tyre marks right through everybody's lawn.
Yeah.
And it's just I'm just like, oh, mate.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Just go a different way a little bit.
Just
each
like,
day.
I really appreciate you.
It burns a mark in that you just get a big tyre
But
mark.
it's just ruined everyone's grass.
Down your grass.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Let's
how
go back to
many
letters.
letters
Yeah.
are you writing? Sorry, grass chat's a separate one. I'm still on.
Probably every couple of weeks. Or like you might get a letter and you might be really excited about it and have time, so you quickly write back straight away. Or it might be a slow burn, like you read the letter a bit and then you...
And what do you write in it?
I reckon you two should write letters to each other. I reckon, give it a couple of weeks and then just, exchange addresses and write some letters. That would be so... I reckon you would love it.
I have horrible writing, though. I think you'd really struggle to read my
to read
writing.
it. Actually, mine's bad too.
Yeah?
And I also have really bad... for me, I prefer to write in point form.
Oh, I'm okay with point form.
In a letter?
Like buzzwords.
Well, in this letter, I'm trying to write as a letter, but I find it difficult. I was horrible at English, barely passed it. So I don't like writing in
Cursive?
No, just the sentences.
Yeah,
The
like a paragraph.
Paragraphs,
Yeah. Like my friend is a really good writer, so hers is really like...
Does she write to anybody else?
Yeah. She's a...
Do you write to anybody
No.
else?
She's a prolific.
Prolific. Do you feel like you're getting cheated on?
No.
Okay.
Because I know that she has all these different pen pals and she's writing a book. She's a really good writer. She enjoys writing. Actually, you know what? I think she's tricked me. I think she's getting me to do this so that I practice my writing. She's one of those friends.
Oh, that's so funny.
She's one of those friends that really pushes you to
improve on something.
Yes. I bet you she's doing that.
You've got bad handwriting and you reckon your handwriting's not that good either, Mel?
No, my handwriting is horrible.
Mine has I used to have but it's gone to shit in the last, I reckon, 15 years. So I don't write anymore.
And also, it's really tiring on your hand.
Yeah. And also, I don't know, where do I get a pen?
Here you go.
No, I'm good.
All right, I'm so glad we got to that because that was
that's actually
fascinating.
more interesting than I thought.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought you were just going to be like, letter writing. I love writing letters. And
Is that how my stories have started over the last 2 weeks?
God, on the last one, Mel. Gosh, it is our last one. So coming up in this potty, what was labelled on the sheet as Mel's super fun segment turned out to be Neil or No Neil.
which is a play on Deal or No Deal.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, Susie, you don't know this, but we're going to do, instead of the wheel of games, the Neil of games.
That's funny.
Where you spin the Neil, and then it was going to end on Neil or No Neil. But then there were going to be other variations. Like, what did you say?
Oh, gosh.
Neil
Neil
of Fortune.
Yeah. Yeah. The biggest Sousa.
Which is instead of the biggest loser.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Maybe we'll keep it for next time we're all together.
Put that in the...
Let me think of some games for you two.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not a generator.
A generator.
Great Foo Fighters song. Okay. Also, we're doing...
Did you get it?
Yeah. What else?
We wanted to. Well, Susie told us about her jeans that she's bought.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was age shamed by her daughter. Went and bought some new jeans. We're going to find out about that.
Will
summary.
you write about those jeans in the letter to your friend?
No, because I've already told her on the phone I bought them.
Gosh, that would be so hard to remember what you've told her and what you haven't told her.
It is really hard.
Also, I wouldn't write anything too incriminating because she's probably keeping that.
Exactly. No.
And then when you do like a Hall of Fame, you know, when they put all your stuff out in a museum,
when you die,
she'll be there going, I've got letters.
Or she could bury them in the back of a farm somewhere.
Oh, not a bad point.
Also, we have... speaking of writing, it's the latest instalment of the not-so-romantic romance novels written by me, read by Mel Tresina, about a very unsexy camp trip.
Yeah, and we've been doing this for a while. Susie's first time having a listen, and I don't know if she was on board.
I didn't quite get.
God, if you're in the room and you don't get it, I really worry about people listening. Anyway, enjoy the podcast. We'll catch you again real soon in your ears somewhere. Mel Tresina, it's been a while since we've done some mun dance. Now, are you across mun dance, Suze?
Is it like a mung bean?
No. Very different.
I don't think I'm across a mung bean. What's that? Just a type of bean?
Oh, yeah, it's just, don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's beside the point. We can Google
It's a
it
vegetable.
later. Yeah. Like, it's
Type thing.
healthy,
Actually, is it a
lentily
vegetable
kind
or a
of
fruit?
Or a
What would
bean?
What are they called? Doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Cool.
What's a mun?
So I don't
mun
know.
dance?
Mun dance is my new genre of novel that I've been trying to pitch for, about maybe 6 months, maybe to 9 months now, where there's all this romantic fantasy novels hitting the shelves.
Chick lit.
Sorry?
Chick literature.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, gotcha.
Chick
Okay.
lit, yes.
I haven't heard that one yet.
you? No.
No. What's the other version of it?
Well, there's Book Talk, which is where all these books like A Court of Thorn and Roses and what I like to call Mummy's Special Time, where Mum's like, you know what, I'm just going to take a little peppermint tea into the bedroom with my novel and read some fantasy.
Like 50 Shades of Grey?
Kinda, but the ones that at the moment like got pixies and fairies and
yeah.
dragons.
Oh,
and
yes.
The fourth
wing or
Fourth Wing. I
yeah.
tried to read that. I didn't like it, actually.
Yeah,
Controversial.
okay. Well, maybe this might be more up your alley, so to speak. Where I've created Greg and Kelly, who are in a relationship, and they just live out their normal life, but it's in a erotic kind of way. And I write the scripts. Mel Tresina reads them sight unseen.
Oh.
Yeah.
And and my grammar and spelling isn't great. So there are some moments that could be...
Is it a bit of sexy time?
Well, should we find out?
Yeah, let's find out. Let's have a read. Okay,
You've got,
so this is a cold read.
The new
have a
chapter
look.
in front of you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It is titled Campfire Misfire. Is this because we're heading into a long weekend?
Topical.
Yeah, topical. The car was jammed with gear. Greg's camping checklist, a post-it note that read beer, tongs, vibes.
Vibes.
Vibe. I don't go in that hard that early, Suze. I build to it. Yeah.
By the time they reached the campground, the sun was low and Greg was locked in battle with a tangle of tent poles. Need a hand pitching it? Kelly asked, eyebrow raised. Greg huffed. Can't get it up. Must be the ground. Bit soft. It's been a while. Kelly smirked. maybe you need someone with experience.
Oh. Yeah.
Sorry.
So weird.
Susie's reaction.
I'm not sure what I'm listening to.
I'm not sure either. He fumbled with the guy ropes. Guy ropes?
It's a camping term.
Oh, okay. He fumbled with the guy ropes. I usually go too hard, too fast. Ends in disaster. Later, as Greg tried to start a campfire with damp wood and 2 weak matches, Callie crouched beside him. You've got to stroke it gently. Build the heat. He glanced at her, finally catching on, only to suddenly gasp, "Wait, did we bring the air pump?" Callie groaned. Seriously? Greg started rummaging through the boot. Worst case, we sleep in the car. Romantic, yeah? She shook her head, cracking open a Smirnoff Black. Greg.
Double?
Oh, they've left the kids at home.
Yeah, they've left the kids to the in-laws.
Oh, this is integral. They've got kids. We've never met the kids, but the kids are at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have been too long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's backstory.
She shook her head, cracking open a Smirnoff Black. Greg, we're alone under the stars and you're worried about inflatables? He sprayed AeroGuard across his chest. Have you got that?
I do like that smell. I do.
Do you?
Yeah, it reminds me of holidays.
Oh, all right,
I'll
Susie.
go put some AeroGuard on.
Hey, Mr. O'Neill, write it down. Loves the smell of AeroGuard. Oh, he sprayed his AeroGuard across his chest like a teenager with a can of Lynx Africa. Mozzies fear me. Fire's almost lit. Want me to poke your marshmallow in a sec? Callie blinked. That might be the hottest thing you've said all trip. He grinned, oblivious. Wait till you see my double prong technique. Roasts evenly on both sides. Callie sighed, shifting closer. You know, there's more than one way to keep warm out here. Greg nodded, serious. Yep, the fire and my new insulated sleeping bag from BCF. Callie stared, part amused, part despairing. Greg? How would you say that? Greg, that has a ...
Okay.
Greg, he beamed. Oh, you meant the marshmallows. I'll whip out the long stick.
This has got so mumuch innuendo.
Callie blinked. Does it?
God, not that I'm hearing, Suze.
Okay.
Yeah, this seems like a really PG campfire. Callie blinked. Do you have a sound effect of a blink?
What's it?
Did that?
That was not me. That was not me. That was Mel. I can do one if you want.
How wet are your eyes blinking? Oh, hang on.
Callie.
Don't, Suze.
Don't worry.
Callie blinked. That's not quite what I meant. Greg paused, considering. Oh, you want the extendable one, better for group roasting? She let out a snort laugh.
You've got to do that.
That ruined the moment.
And leaned back against the esky, muttering to herself, honestly, man can't pitch a tent, but somehow he still gets me hot. And with that,
Yeah?
the fire crackled to life. One flame, at least, that didn't need prompting. The end.
That was really.
What did you think, Susie?
Well, it's hard because I'm in the room with maybe the person who wrote it.
Right, what you know. I know you don't shower in the mornings, Mel, but do you need to go have one now just to come back and clean yourself up a little?
Yeah.
Great.
I'm so excited because obviously we have our very own Susie O'Neill who's going to be starring in Dancing with the Stars Australia, and that comes to air soon, I'm assuming. No one knows dates.
Yeah, around June.
Promos have started. On
Starring is
telly.
a big. Yeah, anyway.
No, it's like Matt said in the promo, you're like the last person. Everyone's like, ooh, Susie O'Neill.
I'm looking forward to watching it and seeing. Yeah, what they do with the seeing what they do with the footage. We've already filmed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Are you saying you might get a bad edit? Is that the kind of...
Oh no, I'm hoping I get a good edit. I think they'll edit it. I think they'll do as best they can.
Well, yesterday, I think someone was trying to steal your limelight, Susie, because Rob Irwin has been announced as Dancing with the Stars contestant in Dancing with the Stars USA. And there was... Oh, yeah.
All I can say say is crikey. Holy ho. Also, Derek, you wore your car keys.
I
Thank
did.
you very much.
I did.
I love it, man. I love it.
That's okay.
This is awesome. Oh, Priscilla's going into my pocket. Hang on, give me a minute here.
Priscilla was the snake, right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because he came out with no top on and a snake wrapped around his neck. You just like, you got to do it. If you're rocking abs, be topless.
And a little bit of these bonds, I think, hanging out of the top of his pants.
Marketing
as well.
campaign.
I'm so excited about this. This is one of the reasons I did Dancing with the Stars was how big was the American one.
Oh,
You know,
do you want to
last
go on to
season?
the American one?
No, I don't. But do you remember it's really big on
Yeah.
TikTok? Like the girl who won last year, Ione Ma, is it? A big rugby sevens lady
Okay. Oh,
in
yeah,
America.
I love her.
But all the kids watch it on TikTok. Like they watch
Yeah,
all the
okay.
grabs and stuff.
There you go. I think he's going to be awesome. And Bindi won. So there's big like shoes for him to fill because you don't want your sister to win and then you don't.
Yeah.
Like how's the sibling rivalry on
You'll
that?
never live it down at Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, so where'd you come?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry, I won. Let me just get the disco
Yeah.
ball.
And then he'll be like, whatever, I've got abs. And you'll be like, oh, yeah, all right.
Peek behind the curtain, swap spots with Mel Tracina. She's driving the desk now,
Yes,
pressing
I
the
am.
buttons.
Toot, toot, beep, beep.
All right, take over, Mel. Let's go.
Look, I can just press things.
Oh, you're clever.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's do it.
Neil or no Neil?
Susie O'Neill.
This is a game.
Neil or no Neil?
Neil, it's a play on deal or no deal.
Okay, get it.
Ayo.
I like it. And my
you
last
like
name, O'Neill.
Yeah. That's your last name. Well done. Wait, let's...
Mel pitched this in our first ever Zoom meeting that we did. I don't know if you remember it, Suze, but Mel pitched this when we first saw you on a video call, and we were talking about the show. And Mel pitched it, and she's managed to shoehorn it into the last show.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of you, Mel, for getting it in.
Thank you so much, because I had the title and I didn't know what to do with it. But here we are. We finally have a game.
Neil or no Neil?
Susie O'Neill.
All right.
I remember when you did pitch it, and I was like,
you were very, like, you shut it down.
I shut it down in like 1 second.
It was a
like,
quick
nah.
no.
It was, it was my, yeah.
That's all right.
It was my
Okay.
Rain Man coming out of me.
I respected it, but I was like, you know what? I am a woman of spite, and I will shoehorn this game in somehow.
I've learned that about you over the last 2 weeks.
All right, so the way that this game works, I'm going to give you phrases that Susie O'Neill may or may not have said on this show in the last 2 weeks, okay? And I need you to play against each other. You can
Okay.
lock in whether you think it's Neil or no Neil. And I want actions as well.
So if I said it, it's Neil.
Yes, and if you didn't say it, it's no Neil.
Okay.
Were you confused by that?
No. Well, so Sue should lock hers in straight
And then-
away, and then I'll
you.
come in. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I reckon.
Did you say use my actions? Did I hear you say that?
Yeah, I want you to go X.
Oh,
like,
right,
no
okay.
Neil, or if it's Neil, you make is it the money symbol?
Okay. I'll say words as well, just so people.
Oh, it's that one.
I'll make it
That-
rain.
Yeah, make it rain.
I'll make it right. What are you
So,
doing?
I'll use words as well, so people listening know
Yeah,
what I'm
of
doing.
course.
Okay,
of course.
yeah.
But for the visuals, make the symbols. All right. Are you ready?
Is it-
Phrase number one.
okay.
I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah,
Okay. Whether or not you said it, you figure out. I wasn't one of those parents. Honestly, I wasn't. Neil or no Neil?
Neil. Make it rain, baby. Make it rain.
Well, Matt, what are you looking in?
I'm locking in Neil as well.
I got deleted from a WhatsApp group once. A school one, a school mum's one, actually. I wasn't one of those parents. Honestly, I wasn't. But I made some comment about my daughter and she wasn't treated very well by the team. I didn't think of a certain thing. And next thing it said, Susie O'Neill has been removed from the group. Did I say that out loud? I really meant to talk about my daughter and that drama.
I know, we met your daughter yesterday and she's like, I'm content all the time. All right, next one. I'm not getting emotional. Sorry, just a little burp.
I can remember all these things.
Neil.
Neil.
Let's see.
I'm not getting emotional. Sorry, I just did a little burp. And I regret that too. That one actually I thought about a bit after the show. I usually don't think about much of the show.
Oh, really?
And I regret that one. I'm like, I really should not have said I burped in the middle of a
But
story.
we didn't hear you burp.
Yeah, it was an inaudible burp.
Yeah, it was a throat burp.
Oh, okay.
If that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, that makes me feel worse. I definitely shouldn't have brought it up.
Oh, I like this game. It seems cathartic for you, Susie. All
It's all my
right,
regrets. All my regrets.
You're doing well, Suze.
next one. No, the coffees are on me.
Ugh. Suze?
Well, that's a no deal.
It's a big no deal.
No Neil.
No deal.
Coffee's never been on Suze.
I forgot my physical card. I've only got my phone.
All right, next one. Sounds like you're eating me.
Well, I thought that went through my... Yes. Rain, make it rain. I did say that.
Neil? We're locking in Neil?
Yeah.
Should I play it and then you can...
Yes.
Yeah.
It is Mel and Matty with Susie O'Neill for breakfast.
Sounds like you're eating me.
Come again?
For breakfast. You're eating me for breakfast. I literally thought that 2 seconds ago. I was walking to the bathroom in a break and it came up, Mel and Matty with Susie O'Neill for breakfast. I'm like, that sounds wrong.
Yeah, you said it again today.
She's in the studio
I'm running my game, Susie. All right.
This is great.
I liked your budgie smugglers, Matt.
No deal?
I'm going to say
No deal?
O'Neill.
So Matt thinks
I reckon Susie did give me a compliment on my budgie smugglers.
and you're saying
That
no
you did
Neil?
No, I remember saying something nice about his body. Did I particularly mention the
This is a great game.
We've run out of bed. Hang on.
Neil or no Neil.
Susie O'Neill.
Do we need to recap what Suze just said, just if anyone's just tuned in?
No, I reckon we're good.
Okay, no worries.
I liked the suspense though, because Matt, you are wrong.
Oh, no way.
And Susie, you are right. It wasn't something that you said. It was a no Neil.
Yeah.
He did comment on his body.
Not his togs.
Not his togs. All right. Is it because my parents didn't hug me?
Oh, jeez, this is cathartic. That's a Neil. I said that.
Neil?
Yeah.
We're locking in Neil?
That's a Neil. Yeah.
I always wonder to myself, how come I can't touch people? Is it because my parents didn't hug me? Because we don't come from a huggy family? I am going to regret. I am regretting this 2 weeks already. My filter was really not on, even less than normal.
But that was a real bit out of context too.
Yeah,
like there was
yeah,
a
it
lot
was.
to either side. I'm trying to help you, Susie.
Thank you, Matt.
That's all right. There's a lot either side of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Listen on our podcast. You
Same
can get
here.
the full context on the Mel, Matty, and Susie O'Neill podcast. Okay.
How many more you got?
A few. Just 3 more.
Okay.
Have you blown a potato?
I did not say that. That was you, Mel. I'm going to do no deal.
No Neil?
I'm saying that's a Neil, 100%.
Let's see who's right.
Mel, have you blown a potato?
In my heydays. Matty's correct. All right.
Oh, so we're even again.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I need an umbrella for Mel's click hole.
Well, I think I said that. Neil.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Incorrect. You said gloves and a raincoat. You never said umbrella.
Really?
Yeah. There you go. Tricked ya. In your face.
Gotcha.
All right.
Oh gosh, here we go.
This is the last one.
Okay. Good, because it's getting a bit stressful for me.
I'm sweating and I don't know why.
Shouldn't even mention their name because there was nudity involved.
Oh, say that again.
Shouldn't even mention their name because there was nudity involved.
I can't remember that. No, Neil.
No, Neil?
A podcast, I kind of... No.
I will say that's an O'Neill. I'll go.
Both no Neil?
No. You're saying no.
I said no, Neil.
No Neil, and
And
you're
I'm
saying Neil?
Neil, yeah.
Matt, congratulations, you've won the game.
It was actually a really good charity. I shouldn't even mention their name because there was nudity involved. It was the Fred Hollows Foundation.
Oh, there it is.
Congratulations, and that was Neil or no Neil.
We had a team lunch yesterday to, sort of...
Celebrate us.
Yeah,
We'll go with
sounds okay. Yeah. And then afterwards, my daughter's down actually as well because last week I was down in Sydney for this show and I got really homesick. And I said to my daughter, "I'm really homesick," and she's like, "Oh, she's 21, she's on uni holidays." She goes, "I can come down this week if you want and stay with you." And I said, "That'd be great."
Yeah, great. If you pay, I will be there.
I think that yeah, pretty much.
I do that.
Yeah. And so she came along to the work lunch yesterday, which was great. And then afterwards, I'm like, "What do you want to do, Alex?" It's my daughter. She's like, "Let's go shopping." And then she goes to me, "Actually, Mum, what you're wearing is a bit outdated today because I was wearing, and I really love these jeans. I bought these khaki sort of jeans probably 3 years ago now, maybe even 3 or 4 years ago. But all of a sudden they're apparently outdated. I'd probably call them skinny
leg?
She calls them skinny leg.
Oh.
They're sort of tied around the thighs and then they go really tight around the calves.
Yeah, that's a skinny leg.
Yeah.
What? And no, you can't wear skinny leg anymore.
I don't know. My daughter's
You
21,
can't.
so she's
I mean,
really
you
into
can
fashion.
if you want everyone to know how old you are.
Yeah, they must be like mum age, are they? Or
They're very millennial, like very 2000s.
what about Gen X? I'm Gen X.
Yeah, I think that's... Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, you're not wearing bubblegum or Fabergé jeans. There was, you're not tapping that far back.
Yeah. Anyway, so we went shopping. We went to. I really wanted to get Levi's. I don't know, just
Levi's are good, reliable.
remember back in the day.
501s. Solid.
When I was growing up, yeah, Levi's 501s were the best thing. The button up fly.
Yep.
Was like a really big deal for me growing up.
Oh, aren't
But
they
when
all
you're in a hurry, they're not
great.
No, to go to the toilet, obviously, but like just and you're struggling with the buttons. The zip's always
Easier.
So I'm like, Alex, okay, let's go jeans shopping. Show me what you think I should wear. What's fashionable for me to wear?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So we went to the Levi's section of, I think it was in Maya, and she's going through the different things. She goes, these ones, wear these ones. Like I went straight to the straight leg type jeans because that's what I feel comfortable. She goes, no, you can't wear the straight leg ones. You've got to wear these ones. And she gave them to me to try, and they're called 94 baggy, 1994, I suppose, baggy.
Yeah, okay.
Feminine. And she goes, I'm going to get a pair as well, and she got it because I'm paying for it, obviously. I think those were called dad jeans.
Oh, mum jeans?
No, they weren't mum. I remember it was really odd.
Oh, okay.
Were they flared at the bottom as well?
No, just baggy. And I put them on, and to me they look ridiculous because they're just.
Were they hipster? Were they hips?
No,
on the
they're
hips?
mid-rise.
Mid-rise, okay, yeah.
But low. I hate high rise. I hate high rise jeans.
Oh, see, I love high rise and I hate mid and hip.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Then I put them on. I felt like I look like a rapper. And
Susan's channeling Kendrick at Super Bowl.
And your daughter?
She's like, they are the best pair of jeans I've ever seen you wear.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you buy them?
I bought them.
Yes.
And
you're not wearing them.
This morning I got up and I ripped off the tags, so I've got to keep them now, and I put them on to wear here to the show, and I thought, I look ridiculous. I look like a rapper. I look not age. I look, and 2 months ago, I don't look age appropriate. And then I'm like, no, you can't think like that. You've got to just stay.
Wear what you want to wear.
Wear what you want to wear and stay current. You can't just give up just because you get over 50. You can't just all of a sudden say, I'm going to stay in this. I'm just going to stay in that era. You know,
yes. You got to keep going with the times.
I'm not going to age out from now till when I die.
No.
in the fashion I'm wearing at the moment, am I?
No. But so what changed between last night and this morning?
Probably about 3 champagnes and.
Should we do some jeans chat?
Yeah, I love what you were saying before, Susie, around your daughter age shaming you for wearing skinny leg. And it's you see it all on the TikToks of like, you know, the young generation know someone that was born from the 2000, like that was a millennial or a Gen X because of the jeans they wear. So on 132410, tell us what jeans you wear and we want to guess your age.
All right, and if we get it right, we'll throw. We've got still some prizes to get it out before we go.
do.
We got $200 of fuel at Shell Ready Express. So just for the long weekend, $200 worth of fuel up for grabs. So what are we going to do?
So I just want to preface it by saying we're not shaming you because we also wear daggy jeans. So tell us what jeans you wear and we will guess how old you are based off your jeans.
Mel went shopping too. She's got a new outfit on, so we just have to tick that box and go,
okay.
you
Shall
look
we
great,
say-
Mel. You look really
You
good,
look
mate.
great.
Yeah,
You look
great.
stylish.
It's giving a little bit Cath Day night when they go power walking with the swooshy pants, but you know.
Oh, do you want to see if I can make noise with them?
Please.
Hang on, wait, hang on.
I didn't realise they were
Parachute material.
parachute. Oh, I love that.
I can't do a sneak attack.
We'll
with
talk
these.
about fashion doing the full circle. Like I remember when that parachute material was invented.
Mum on the sideline of soccer in the 80s wearing matching parachute tracksuit. It's just burnt into my brain and now I can see it opposite me. All right, anyway, that's not the story.
Yeah, because I bought these jeans because Alex said I wear skinny jeans. It makes me look old. It makes me look my age. I need to get with it and wear what's current at the moment. So I bought a pair of baggy, I think they're called 94 baggy jeans or something.
Yeah, found them here. 94 baggy jeans in riveting. So you'll be riveting in them too. Susie,
thank you very much.
Yeah, it's I guess it's the rivets that Levi are famous for. But I think they look great. I reckon you'd rock those.
I'll just got to work up to it. But we said call us up and tell us what jeans you wear and we will tell you what era you're from.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with generation. I think that's the best way to do,
safer.
because that's how you judge people with their jeans. You base them off what generation they are. So you've got Generation X,
That's me.
Millennial, which is me, and then Gen Z, which is...
They're the currents.
well, the alpha are the new babies, so the ones before the new babies are your Gen Z. So your
Okay.
daughter would be a Gen Z, your son would be a Gen Z.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Good morning. And if we guess it right, who wins? How does this work, Matt?
Well, if we get it right, we'll throw you $200 to spend at Shell Ready Express. $200 for fuel going into long
great.
weekend.
All right, good morning, Hayley.
Good morning.
Thank you for calling. Please tell us about your jeans.
Okay, so the brand is Bardo.
Ooh.
They are skinny leg and they're right on the hip.
You are. Can I
you're-
lock it in? Do you know what it is?
Do you guys need to confer?
It's got to
Do
be
you
Gen
wanna-
X.
I was going to say millennial.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I'm saying millennial.
I'll say Gen X.
Oh, wait,
Could
we
make
need
it
to
confusing. Do I
have...
need to then be the deciding vote then now? Here?
Oh, yeah, because we need to agree.
Well, Hayley can be the deciding vote.
No,
It's not a competition, is it? I think everything's...
I'm going to go. It's giving millennial as well, Bardo.
Hayley?
You are correct.
You win!
$200 worth of fuel. Shell Ready.
Amazing, thank you.
Is that the Bardo after the pop group?
No.
It's not the Sophie Monk edition.
No. But Bardo was a really big brand back in like the noughties, and hipsters were a big thing. And even though hipsters have come back, the skinny leg has not. Good morning, Michelle.
You heard it here
Hi,
first.
how are you?
Very well, thank you, Michelle. Tell us what jeans you wear.
I've got skinny leg jeans, and they're Jacuba.
Skinny leg to Cuba.
I used to love that brand.
What are they? What rise are they?
Oh, mid-rise.
You know what? I'm not going to play.
Mid-rise to high-waisted, sort of.
High-waisted.
I'm going to turn your microphones off so you can confer about
You know
what
what?
generation.
I'm not even going to play because I realise looking at this, I have no idea.
Okay.
It's just Mel. It's all on Mel.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you're the fashion expert.
Susan's tapped out.
I'm
Yeah.
going to lock in that you're a Gen X.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
What are you,
what
Michelle?
Are you?
I'm a millennial. I'm 56.
Oh, isn't that Gen X?
Well, you know what,
No,
that actually-
if you're
No.
56, you're a Gen X.
You're a Gen X.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means Mel's right, which
Yeah.
means you were wrong, which means you've won a prize.
Yay! Fuel!
$200 to spend at Shell Ready Express for the long weekend coming your way.
I realised
Oh,
that.
thank you. I'm going away tomorrow too. So
Oh,
right.
that's perfect, Michelle. Leave your jeans at home. No, I'm joking. Good morning, Sky.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Very well, thank
Sky
you.
liked it too.
Please tell us your jeans.
I have it mid-rise baggies.
Oh, baby girl, you are a Gen Z.
I am 27.
What's that?
Where does that fit? No.
That's just, is that millennial?
That's millennial.
Is it?
Yeah.
But you know what? But you're a cool millennial because you're tapping in.
Yes.
So you get to be cool, but you don't get a prize, unfortunately, Sky.
Oh, sorry, Sky.
Let's do one more.
Hello, Heather.
Hi.
Okay, run us through what you got.
Okay, I have high-waisted, baggy, wide-legged cotton on.
Oh, that sounds
High-waisted, baggy. Say that again.
High-waisted,
Yeah.
baggy,
Mm-hmm.
with wide leg.
With wide legs.
That sounds current to me.
That
Is it?
sounds pretty current, actually.
Is high-waisted still in?
I still wear it, so I hope it is. And technically, I'm going to say it probably isn't because everyone is going back to the hipster. But I'm a woman who has experienced life, and I don't care about that anymore. I just want comfortability, and I
How
don't
old
want
are
my
you?
crack to show. So, with the mid-rise, or low-rise, I reckon Heather. I reckon you've. Well, this is hard because. Oh.
What do you think?
Oh, wait, Matt, you go.
Oh gosh. No, you put too much. I'm gonna. I think I'll have a crack, but it might not count if I'm wrong, and I'll let Mel have a go. Right? I
Okay.
think you're Gen X.
I think your Gen X that dresses like a Gen Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon that too.
Yeah, so what do we do here?
So how old Gen X?
Well, about in the 50s, 40, late 40s.
Yeah, I'm 56.
Yeah.
Let's give her a few.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed it. $200 worth of fuel coming your way as well, Heather.
Wonderful. Thank you, guys.
What? A,
So welcome.
so on point with your fashion too.
I
Heather.
try, but not really.
A good friend of mine, she has taken the fam to Bali. You know, it's a rite of passage. And she's over there at the moment. And she sent in our little WhatsApp group, our friendship circle WhatsApp group, some text messages, a conversation between her 11-year-old and her at the resort where they're staying. And this is going to lead us into something obscure, but come along for the ride with us. If you anything on 13 24 10, whenever you had an animal inside your hotel room. Okay, and we don't mean, he was a real fox. You know, we're talking about when... Is that a cougar?
Maybe. Not that type of animal?
No, not that type of animal. But hey, if you've got a good story, you're happy to share it, 13 24 10. Because Jo sent this and her youngest one has gone, Mum! In capitals. Then all capitals again. There's a monkey in our room! And then Jo's written back, what? Yes, there's a monkey in our room and we've shut the door. And then Jo's OMG. And then about 5 minutes later, Ivy's written back to her mum going, uh-oh, it's in your room now. So obviously they've got interconnecting rooms, the 3 kids. And then Jo's gone, okay, I'm coming. And then it goes. Then the conversation then continues. She goes, and then everyone's like, "Oh my God, how did you get the monkeys out of your room?" She goes, "I opened the door. There ended up being 4 monkeys in the hotel room. How did you get them out?" We banged on the door, locked one of the doors, opened it, and they all ran out of the room. But I could just imagine. You just opening a door, and monkeys, like if you're staying in a wood or whatever, they're just everywhere. But just opening your hotel room door, and then there's 4 monkeys just helping themselves to the minibar.
And they're scary as well.
So
aren't they?
scary.
Another place where there's a lot of animals, and they do come into your hotel room if you don't close the glass doors, is Hamilton Island. So they've got a real cockatoo issue up there, and they're so tame's not the word now, but what is it when animals learn how to do things really well? There must be a word for that. Ingenious. So they can actually go into your room, go through your minibar, but I've also and take everything. But I've seen them honestly sitting on a table, get at those skinny sugar packets. That look like
a teaspoon
sugar.
You rip the top off.
And use their little claws and beak to rip off the top of the sugar.
The sugar and eat the sugar.
And scull it. Like they
Sorry, I missed the skull. Do it again.
They just get really tame's not the word either, but they can they know their way around a hotel room and a minibar.
Yeah, okay.
So on 13 24 10, we're just throwing this one against the wall and see if it sticks. Maida has already called in on 13 24 10. Animal in your hotel room. What do you got for us?
A blue-tongue lizard.
A blue-tongue lizard. Where were you?
In the city, in Adelaide. It was our 5th wedding anniversary, so we were like, oh, nice. And then I went to the bathroom, and he was quite largely sized, like almost 30 centimetre sized.
Suze?
So I was like, not happening, shut the door, and I'm like, let's get out of here and go downstairs and let them know about it.
So did someone have to come up and get the lizard out of the room?
We left it to them. I'm like, let's go out for lunch, and if it's out, then we're going back in. If it's not out, we're leaving.
Is that a common occurrence there?
I'm not sure. It's never happened to me in a hotel. We've had some like around our backyard and stuff, but never inside.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't on the brochure. All right, 13 24 10. We're going to do it. Look, the phone's lighting up. I love this. Okay, animals in your hotel room. You were talking about how smart the cockatoo. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Suze. But how smart cockatoos are.
I don't get it. I don't know what I did.
No, we'll move on. But the cockies at the moment, like we've got some around our joint, and they just love going through the bin. So we have to put a brick on top of the bin lid to stop the cockies getting into our bin and just going through the rubbish. Now the cockies come as a gang, and they start pushing the brick off the top of the bin.
Way.
Clever.
And then they pick up the lid with their beak and start going through. I was like, oh my God, how do we... Oh, anyway, that's a whole different phoner, but yeah.
Also, can you be bothered getting up before the garbage man to take the brick off?
Well, you have to do it the night before.
When you drag it up to the front door. Of you.
Yeah, but then you got to get up in the morning to take the brick off.
Oh, when I put out to bin chat, but we take the bin out and do it so during the week. The brick is always on the bin.
Oh,
bin night. Last thing you do, you run the gauntlet and take the brick off.
Okay, my bad.
Audrey's on 13 24 10.
Audrey, what animal was in your hotel room?
So I got off the plane. I needed to go to the bathroom, and I found a green tree frog. At first, I thought it was one of those wash things that go in the toilet, but when I looked closer, I found out it was a frog.
Oh.
I started screaming.
In the bathroom?
Actually in the toilet, was it?
Yeah, it was in the toilet.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh my gosh, did you think that you had done that?
No, I because I didn't go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Gotcha, Audrey. Wow.
That would probably stop me needing to go to the bathroom.
That's why I always check before I do anything. Always lift the lid, have a little look in case there's a frog in there.
Or a snake.
Jessie, hello.
Good morning. Hello.
What did you find in your hotel room? Sorry, I cut you off.
Well, we're in this beautiful resort, Samoa, beachfront. You're living in the moment, and we left the sliding doors open. Come back, and we've gone to relax on the bed and heard this little scratch, and we're like, what the heck? Looked under the bed, and not one, not two, but 22 little hermit crabs had made their way comfortably into our air-conditioned room and made home.
Oh,
what?
Wow.
It was funny at first, like 1, 2, and then we kind of like moved the bed, and there was 22 of them.
How did you get rid of them?
I think there's a cream for
They're
that.
actually really cute. Like, you just pick them up and they kind of like, oh, they're scared and they crawl up into their shells. So we just kind of put them outside and, yeah, it was actually really fun.
It's like an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
The crabs. Let's do one more. 13 24 10. Hi, Ryan.
How's it, guys? How you doing?
Very well, thank you. What did you find in your hotel room?
Good. We came back the one night and we found a hippopotamus in our hotel room, which was fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm calling BS, but what? How?
No, so I grew up in South Africa.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's not Dubbo, Western New South Wales. Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, and we were at a resort in St. Lucia, which is like a nature reserve. And we came back the one night, also sliding doors open, and a little hippo had made its way in. So we had to call the ranger, get him out. Yeah.
Because hippos are so dangerous.
Yes.
Like, I don't know how dangerous a baby hippo is, but if Pygmy's... Is that Pygmy, who was that baby?
So it was a big hippo. I just called it a little guy. It was just a normal hippo, but yeah, very dangerous. So we slowly went back, called the ranger, and they came out with their guns and very casually guided it back to the water.
Can I ask how long the process took to get the hippo out of the room?
Oh, it was actually quite quick. It was like 15, 20 minutes. Just them slowly asking it to kind of leave, go out the same way it came in. And then it made its way down. Made its way back down to the water.
Wow, that's kind of cool as well as bad, you know.
Yeah, that's petrifying. Imagine if that happened while you were in the room, though.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Cool, Ryan. Beautiful.
Moodang, that was the hippo I was thinking of.
Moodang.
If Moodang was in my room, I'll just let it stay there.